Hello and welcome, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to try out an Eldrazi ramp deck. I played one before Oath came out that was black-green. This one's going to be black-red. I'll start with the main deck. We have 4 Evolving Wilds, 8 Forests, a Mountain, 3 Saints and Ugins. Normally, before these decks would run 4 of these, but I'm trying out 3 and then 1 Seagate Wreckage. They're both sources of card advantage. So this one's good when you ran out. Well, this one's good when you're chaining stuff together. So we'll see how that works out. And then 4 Shrine of the Forsaken God, which is obviously great. It casting colorless spells are expensive, because it adds 2 mana when you have 7 lands. And then 4 Wastes. In the main deck, we have Jaughty Offshoots, kind of just help us stay alive. Just to help gain life, and it's a good early blocker. Then we have ramp spells like Ruin in the Wake, Nissa's Pilgrimage, Hedron Archive, and Explosive Agitation. So, to support Ruin in the Wake, we're playing 4 Wastes and 4 Evolving Wilds to help us try to get a Waste and a green source by turn 2. I guess our only green sources are forests, so a forest and a Waste by turn 2, so this is actually just a rampant growth. I find it to be a little harder than I would have thought. You have to go through some hoops to just see a rampant growth. But it's still fine. And then we have Titan's Presence for spot removal, just one of 3 Kozilek's returns. And then a Fall of the Titans for a little bit more removal. It's nice they can take out Planeswalker with it before you can hit Ulamog Mana or Ugin. So I've actually been able to do that, take out a creature and a Gideon. So that was pretty sweet. Then we have Thought-Knot Seer, which is a great addition from Oath. Just be able to come down, play a mid-range body, and it's good at blocking. It's just a 4/4, and it gets in the way of a lot of things and takes out a card from their hand. It's just really powerful. And then we're trying to ramp into, we have 1 Gradient Warden Marasa, which helps us just grind out our opponents. It helps get back an Ugin or one of our removal spells or even a ramp spell. And then before, ramp decks relied on playing 4 Ulamogs and 4 Ugins. But now those numbers are trimmed because of World Breaker. This card's really good. Being 7 mana just comes down way faster than Ulamog. You still get to exile basically a non-creature, planeswalker, permanent artifact, enchantment, or land, which is still great, and then it comes back, it's a recurring threat. You can sacrifice lands to return from your graveyard to your hand. So it's really powerful, it's really strong. It's a lot easier to go World Breaker, Sanctum, World Breaker. It's a very common line of play, you'll probably see several times in these videos. Then we have Ugin, obviously very powerful, that's stabilizing the board, kills most things, and kills the opponent pretty quickly. Then 2 Ulamog, like I said, gets rid of anything, 2 of anything, and then 1 Kozilek to help refill our hand. It's nice to play, you don't have to play so many of these threats. There's only 3 Giant Eldrazi, because we have Sanctum of Ugin, it's search them up whenever we need them, whichever one we may need for the situation. So on the sideboard, we have 1 Rending Volley, which is great against Jeskai decks. They're playing Mantis Rider again. That card's actually pretty good against us. World Breaker has reach, so it helps with that, but we could take 6, 9, 12 damage even off a early Mantis Rider, so that's pretty annoying, so it helps there. Roast for the mid-rangey, usually the green decks, kills Siege Rhino, kills Anaphens, those big creatures. 1 Kozilek's Return, it's mainly for Atarka Red, or if you see other token type decks or decks that try to go wide. 2 Crumble to Dust for the mirror. I've been bringing it in also against the decks that are trying to play controlling, like Jeskai Black or Mardu Green. It's been okay, because in those matchups you don't want Jaughty Offshoots necessarily. It's not that great. So having more cards to bring in, it's okay. You don't hit the Shambling Event and just stunt them on mana, and then go Crumble to Dust. A couple turns later, World Breaker. You just keep them off 4 or 5 mana, which is really nice. 2 from Yon. It's okay. It's not that great. It's okay in the mirror, or matchups where we want to tutor up your Eldrazi. I have more ways to do that. 2 Winds of Qual Sismas, which are fogs. They're for decks that play Become Immense or Target's Command, just decks that one-hit KO you, so you can just prevent that from happening. Hangback Walker, just an early threat, or early way to stay alive. Then we have Desolation Twin and Void Winnower. Those are mainly for diversifying our threats against decks that may bring in Infernal Obliteration. Because if they hit all your World Breakers, you're down to 3 creatures, well I guess 4 in our case, and taking out a couple World Breakers, adding a Void Winnower and a Desolation Twin, just help you have more threats. And then another Ugin, it's really good against Jund type decks or Abzan. Just those mid-rangey decks where this comes down and takes care of everything. Alright, so we'll try this out in a league and we'll see how it goes. Alright, it's our first match and we're on the play. It's really nice. Ooh. This hand, if it had a green mana, it'd still be pretty weak, but it'd be keepable, so we're going to mulligan though. Really need a green mana source. Alright, this hand's fine. Kind of slow, but we can definitely keep it. Like, offshoot should buy us time. Also get a scry out of the deal. Put that on the bottom. We don't need Kozilek right now. Looking for like a Nissa's Pilgrimage or some like Rune in their Wake even. We don't have the top card of our deck. We can Evolve in Wilds for a waste, so if we draw a Rune in their Wake, we can play it turn 2. We're just gonna play Jaughty Offshoot turn 1. That's like the guaranteed safe play. And we're getting 2 life off of it. It's not that bad. Shambling Vents. Right? So we're just going to tutor up a waste. You really don't want to search out forests because of the Nissa's Pilgrimages, and we only have 8. So we actually have less forest than the Pilgrimage could potentially tutor up if each of them hit for 3. So you search up like a waste usually, and the mountain. We'll search up the waste right now. So Plains and a Shambling Event could be a lot of decks still. Alright, this one will get a mountain. And we do Kozilek's Return. I don't think... It might be okay this matchup. We'll have to see. It could be like the black-white control-ish token deck, and that would be great there. Like I said, we're going to be at 24, 25 on our next turn, so we're going to have time. So get that mountain. So this turn we can play Archive or Thought Knot. I'd rather just play Archive. I mean, this is the turn that Gideon can come down. We don't have anything to ramp into, so might as well just play the Thought Knot. If you're like a World Breaker or something I can guarantee, like knew I was trying to ramp into. Oh gosh. Okay, so it's Abzan. Ooh, it's spicy Abzan. Eldrazi Displacer. We're gonna take the Gideon, that's the hardest for our deck to deal with. And if he had one removal spell, I might consider taking that. But since he has 2 Ruinous Paths, then I'm not gonna worry. So he's probably gonna play. I guess he could play Rhino and let's see. We take Rhino and maybe he'll just play Gideon, and then we can kill the token and then kill Gideon. We'll just try that and see if that works out. So take the Siege Rhino. We'll see what happens. He might just Ruinous Path it. He might do something different. We'll see. Actually, we don't even have enough to do that. We need 1 more mana. Or like a... Actually, no, we can still Kozilek's Return the token away from... Alright, he's just going to ruin his path. Okay. Interesting, he plays land first. I guess he hadn't decided yet. Probably should have waited. I assume it's going to get a basic forest. Oh, that's not that good. Double Kozilek's Return. We only have 1 red source in the deck, so we can't like ever stack them. It's always just going to be 1. Like 1 at a time, that is. So we chose to get Canopy Vista, I guess, tapped, but doesn't have 2 basics yet, so his Battle Lands will come and play. Tapped. Draw an Offshoot, we can Surge this Fall of the Titans to kill the token and Gideon. It's pretty sweet. Let's see. 2. We can only do it for 3 right now. We couldn't kill Gideon, so we'll just wait. We could crack the Archive, try to look for action, but I'd rather not because we actually have 7 mana right now. And that's like World Breaker mana. Alright, well there goes our friendly Offshoot. There's Displacer. Yeah, still don't think I want to do anything. So we're gonna play Green Warden, and I think we're just gonna get Evolving Wilds. Could get Thought-Knots here. Actually, we could have got Offshoot. That might have been better. But it's probably gonna die, so we can just get Offshoot then. So he's probably gonna ruin his path. This hit us for a bunch again. We'll get back Offshoot. We'll fire off a big Fall of the Titans. Not Fall. Yeah, Fall of the Titans. But I wanted to Coastal Return just the way this, just because having only one red mana source means we're not gonna be casting 2 of these spells ever in a turn. So it does have the Ruinous Path. Alright, that's fine. Now we'll get the Offshoot. So his hand is Ruinous Path and 2 mystery cards. So we're taking a bunch this turn. Just 10, that's not that big a deal. Let's see. If we play the Offshoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough. We need to crack this Evolving Wilds to have enough to play and Surge. So this thing, like, we could hold off the Wilds if we could and gain a life off with the Offshoot in play, but we don't have enough mana to do that. Is he gonna blink? Okay. Let's fetch out a Waste. So many Kozilek's returns. Yeah. So we should draw an Eldrazi. So we're just gonna cast a Surge here and here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So we might kill this Offshoot, but at least we have Kozilek's Return to kill his Night Ally and his Scion. Yeah, we've taken too much damage off the Night Ally. We definitely needed to kill that. Yuck. Might Emblem here? We'll see. Yep. We'll just block the Scion. Let's see, if you block here, take 5, go to 4. Return. So yeah, I think we're actually dead. Let's see. We need to draw something this turn. That's not it. I guess we draw 2 cards. Does that keep us alive? We're at 6. Now we're still dead. Ugh. We didn't draw anything to play. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so we're dead. And there's obviously on top. Alright, let's go sideboarding. So they could have Infinite Obliteration. Rule Breakers seem really good going, like, against 3-color decks. Kozilek's Return actually seem kind of weak, but it's good if, when we get to bring it back. I don't mind cutting Offshoots. Let's try this out. Roast isn't bad either. We'll do that. See how that works. And of course we're going to play first. I think with the mulligan, this hand does nothing. And this hand has no green mana and also does nothing. Geez, just not good hands. If you draw a green source, we're still not casting anything until turn 4, so I think we're going to mulligan this too. It's really unfortunate. mean, I guess that's the risk of running ramp decks. You know, this one's a little better than ramp decks in the past. But, like, if you draw only big things, or if you draw only ramp spells, you need to draw a combination of both. After some thought, our opponent kept their 7. We're going to mulligan again. Alright, sounds better. Yeah. That's not the card we really want to see. But we got ramp spells, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, if we just draw anything big, we'll be able to cast it. So yeah, we just need to like ramp into Ugin, we should be fine. Duress. Probably take the Archive a little bit better, just because we can sacrifice it. But then again, Vegetation is better if we draw like a Sanctum of Ugin. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna play Vegetation here, so when we can cast any like World Breakers. You draw like that. So let's go get our waste and a mountain. Let's say go. Ooh, Crumbling Vestige. I wonder if he has Thought Knots here. Oh, I guess he has Eldrazi Displacer. Alright, perfect. Now we can cast this. Go get another, guess we exile his green mana. Yes, and we'll get another, World Breaker. Hopefully it doesn't have a removal spell. There's not too many can cast with the mana he has. Yeah, so this turned out okay. We are at 13, so we're kind of low. But it's not the end of the world. I think I'm okay blocking here. We'll see. Kind of want both my World Breakers. Alright, so he doesn't have a removal spell. I guess we'll just take 2 right now. I don't want to trade, then he has a removal spell for the second World Breaker. Alright, there's Displacer. There's another Sanctum of Ugin, sweet. Let's get his black source. And yes, we'd like to use that. Get another World Breaker. And say go. So yeah, this is kind of the draw you like to see. I think we're okay trading now. I'm actually going to nab his colorless source. He's 2-way. I'm just getting his colored source. Just get his planes. So yeah, casting 3 World Breakers by turn 7 is pretty good. Might want to wait till next turn to start attacking, but I guess we can do it now. We'll take 3. If he does attack with both, we'll take 7 if he has a removal spell. I guess we'll just wait one more turn. Play that and say go. Next turn we can play like Thought Knot and rebuy a World Breaker. So we'll fetch out our last waste. Play a Thought Knot. see what's going on. Silkrap's not that great. Guess we're gonna take cut. Most likely remove spell I can cast. Yeah, Silkrap doesn't hit much against us. I guess he's assuming we have hangerbacks. You could double block here, it would just be a 1-for-1. So Druid Caves. Can't cast anything yet. So we'll go ahead and fetch. Forest. Get back a World Breaker. Attack of both. I think we're in great shape at this point. Ooh, I should have done this first so we can't blink Rhino. That was my mistake. I forgot he can use that already. So yeah, we just lost 5 damage. Should have done this first main phase. Get rid of that caves. So we should be. You should be at 5 less life. So we drew a Landlord Waste. That's pretty good. So we're just gonna deal 3 damage to his Displacer. If he wants to blink this, he can't block. And he's dead, so he can't do that. So we'll go 19 then, exactly lethal. Yeah. Woo! Mold of 5, okay. Alright, that worked out pretty good. Now I know a little more what's going on. Yeah, like offshoots, they don't block much, and that's not what the game is about. We could cut them both and bring in cut another one, bring in a Running Volley. We could also put in the Kozilek's Return, like it's good when we bring it back. We're probably already winning at that point. It does have Silkraps, so it makes offshoot even worse. Let me try out From Beyond. A little fun of. One of fun of. Let's see how that goes. Alright, this hand's great. We can actually cast a turn 2 Ruin in their wake as a Rampant Growth, and you can't dress that away. And from there it just gets a lot better. Just need to draw something to ramp into. Hopefully that happens as opposed to game 1. So we're going to fetch out a Forest with these Evolving Wilds. Heath from our opponent. Just going to fetch now and say go. Tap line turn 2. Okay, you probably just drew that. We'll just go ahead and get our mountain now. Put it onto the battlefield. Kinda wish we had an untap land this turn. We can play Explosive Vegetation. Oh, there's Displacer. Kind of like playing Pilgrimage, because we get land into our hand we can play this turn, along with onto the battlefield. Next turn we can cast Running Volley on Explosive Vegetation. Alright, here comes Siege Rhino. Whoop. So I'm glad we drew a land in play. That's nice. Let's see, does it change our plan? It's still the best, just a explosive, and just kill this now, so it can't blink anything. Get 2 wastes. Oh, it's colorless. That doesn't work. Jeez, that's brutal. I guess we're just casting. Oh, forgot about that. It's the void. So we're taking at least 7 this turn. We got Ugin. We got turn 5 Ugin, so can't complain. Oh, that doesn't even kill this. Jeez. Gosh, that Displacer is just wrecking us. Yeah, let's go get a World Breaker. I think we have to kill this, because if he has another Siege Rhino, we just die. Yeah, let's -4. Jeez, that Displacer's got us pretty good. So we're going to take 3 from this blink. Assuming that's what it's going to do. And hopefully it goes to the kill. And we get to running volley his Shambling Vents. Then exile his Landlord Waste. Oh. So that's just taking him off black mana, but that's not the case. Yeah, so it's going for the kill. Whew, not dead yet. We're at 1, so whenever he draws a Siege Rhino, we're just dead. So that's an okay draw. So we're gonna kill this. Play this and leave open return mana or mana to get this back. Let's kill this Landlord Waste. Probably just as like removal in his hand or something. So yeah, this wasn't a Sanctum because we can tutor up another World Breaker. Okay. Guess we close like return now. Get rid of the Scion. Let's see if he gets a Scry. Put a card on the bottom. Okay. So vegetation. Let's see how many lands we have left in our deck. I'm just gonna cast Ruin so we can leave up mana to bring this back if we need to. Say go. We don't draw something though. We could be dead to like removal spell and then untap kills with Shambling Vents. We do need to draw something. Kozilek would be the best. Dang, Eldrazi Displacer. We may rock. Yuck. Oh, Okay, there's something. Let's draw 2 cards. Alright, so we're not dead yet. That's actually a good draw. Okay. Guess we just cast Vegetation now. So we can activate Seagate. Alright, say go. Oh, he has enough to play it, activate it. Oh, that taps the World Breaker. Oh gosh, that was so close. Oh, he didn't realize his had reach, looks like. Or he just planned on blinking it. He could have killed me. I also could have minused Ugin to kill that. I forgot, didn't even think about that. So we both misplayed. Okay. Let's upkeep draw. Okay. How do I want to do this? I guess we roast this. -4. Oh, went to -5. Oh my gosh. That was horrendous. I have no use. So if you dodge removal spell, we're dead. When we shouldn't be. Alright, we're just gonna tutor up Kozilek, I believe. Yeah, we'll draw one of those cards, that's fine. We're not going to exile Kozilek's Return because I don't want to kill our Thought-Knot Seer. There's another Ugin. Drew a lot of lands. Guess we do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, which one's this one's the new one? Do that. Send in Thought-Knot Seer. If he has 2 removal spells, we could be dead, so I just won't play it safe. That costs like 2 or less. Murder, because we can't counter a Murderous Cut also. We also didn't kill him before he plays Siege Rhino. Oh, we can counter Siege Rhino with the Hedron Archive. Stack everything. He chump blocks the Shambling Vents. He takes 14, so he's not quite dead. We can counter that. It only costs 3. Yay, we won. Whew. Misplayed pretty badly towards the end, but still was able to get there. Alright, just got super lethal. Drew Ulamog for good measure too. Alright, hopefully we can do a little bit better on our end in the next couple matches. It's our second match, we get to go first again. And this hand's fine. We have Nissa's Pilgrimage, and then a Thought-Knot Seer to try to disrupt our opponent, and a World Breaker to ramp into. We can definitely keep this. And this is just going to get a forest. We'll do it at the end of his turn to disguise maybe what we're on. Usually, the Evolving Wilds, like the only decks I play right now, are ramp decks and 4-color Rally. I guess both could get a forest, so. Say go. Uh-oh. Okay, as I say, you get basic mountain. Tarka Red is like probably our worst matchup by far, but it's not. Play just an Oath of Nissa. Got a Flooded Strand. Some kind of Bant deck maybe. Could be just green white. Could be white green blue. Who knows? So go ahead and get a forest. I guess we'll just play a mountain. Say go. Alright, so he still has that Flooded Strand in his hand. Another Oath of Nissa. Okay, that's fine. This is just whatever. Got Tassiger. Okay, so Abzan. Cast it next turn. Ugh. It's pretty good. He fetches out a blue-black land. Now we'll just play Waste. I'm playing Nissa's Pilgrimage. Get 2 forests. Say go. So Abzan should be a fine matchup. One thing like you can do is you can play Kozilek's Return during their end step, or whenever, just put in your graveyard, then you play World Breaker next turn, and it blows everything up. So assume he has Sunken Hollow in his deck. But it doesn't look like he's doing that. Or he is. Yep. So here comes Tassiger. Turn 3, 4, 5 is pretty good. Looks like we're just going to play Thought-Knot. Probably going to remove it. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. Allows us to chain some World Breakers. Let's play that now. Let's take a look at his hand. Holy moly, that's all. Alright, so I think we're going to take Gideon. Can't stop Murderous Cut. Actually, yeah, he has to pay 4 mana for it, but he can do it. Denial is just whatever. I'll try to play around it. And yeah, we'll take Gideon. Let's say go. So probably just going to cut this. And attack. And then we can Green Warden it back. He might have to cut that too. But at that point, then we get back another thing. Then we cast World Breaker, hit one of his lands. We are taking like 8 to 12 damage while this happens. We'll see. There's the Vista. Ooh, Oath of Nissa. Fueling that Delve. Okay. So we know what he drew. Alright, Prey Stream, that's fine by me. And no blocks, obviously. Let's took it. Interesting. So do we play Green Warden? I think we still do. We could just set up for Kozilek's return. Let's see. We'll play Sanctum no matter what. And next turn we're playing Worldbreaker no matter what. So I think we're going to set up a Kozilek's return. Yeah, here comes the cut. I'm surprised he took the damage. I mean, I guess we only had 6 lands, so we couldn't have like had a dual land into something else, so Worldbreaker wouldn't come down. Alright, so Heath to the yard. So go to 12. Morph, which is Den Protector. Let's see if he counters this Kozilek's return. We can nab this so he has no black source. His hand right now is Cut, Denial, Prairie Stream, and one more card. And that. Perfect. So actually we don't really need to flash this back if we don't want to. That's a pretty good Kozilek's return. We can just eat his Sunken Hollow. Oh, actually, he might counter this. Then we have to flash back. So his hand's... Nope, he didn't counter. So his hand's Prairie Stream, Denial, Cuts. So let's eat this. We're going to sacrifice 1 Sanctum right now. Get another Worldbreaker. We'll not sacrifice the other one. So do you want to just kill a Tasigur? Or do you want to save this? I think we just kill a Tasigur. We have a Titan's Presence for his next play, and we can also have Green Warden. Just try to take less damage, because he's going to kill this Worldbreaker. So let's just kill Tasigur. He's going to cut the Worldbreaker. That's fine. We can play Worldbreaker again next turn. He has no black mana. Prairie Stream, Cut, Denials his hands. So there goes Cut, so it's Prairie Stream and Stubborn Denial. Just Warden. Okay. Signed by me. This is going really well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to sacrifice this even though we don't have 7th mana to cast the next Worldbreaker. Okay, he just conceded. We would still have in our hand to use a Titan's Presence. So let's go sideboarding. So just Abzan blue. Pretty stock list from the looks of it. Let's go to sideboarding. So Roast seems pretty good. And Ugin seems great. Like, we definitely just always want to draw Ugin against him. Let's see what else we could bring in here. Not much. Like, our deck's already pretty good against this matchup. Might have Silk Wraps. Probably has Duresses. I don't think he has Infinite Obliteration. It's a 4-color deck. He might, though. We could try to get him with Crumble to Dust. Running Volley seems kind of narrow. I think we just cut like a couple offshoots. And we'll try that out. Alright, this hand's fine. Really wish this one of these were not Evolving Wild, so we can cast turn 2 Ruin in the Path. Ruin in their wake, sorry. But I think we can keep this. If you go wrong, if we just keep drawing fatties and we like get this to rest. But we'll see how that goes. If we just show like a forest, it'd be perfect, make everything go so well. Nope. Guess we just fetch out. We're more likely to draw a forest than we are a waste, so we'll just fetch out a waste. Could get Stubborn Denial too. Alright, here's a Foothills. Can't be Vista, okay. I drew the waste and not the forest. Well, it'll be turned on next turn. We had to break it before our turn anyway, so that's fine. Becomes like an Anafenza or something. Can't place it. Yep, Anafenza. So we'll just go get our forest now, which we should have. This will fetch out a mountain. Hopefully we live long enough to, he's putting a clock on us already. Sitting on the battlefield. Really need to draw land next turn. If we get Stubborn Denial, it's going to be really hard for us to win. Okay, he's fetching now. Here comes the Siege Rhino. Yep. So we go to 17, and then 13. So we did draw a land. So if we draw a land, we can play Ugin next turn. If not, we can still just cast a World Breaker. We would have been a turn ahead if we had that forest, got on a waste instead of a forest. I mean, backwards. We got on forest instead of a waste. Hopefully just taps out here. Slams. And we draw a land, obviously. Yeah, because even World Breaker isn't good enough at this point. I guess we thought not. See what's up? You know, we're definitely just dead. There's like 5 removal spells. Oh, Dramoka's Command, yeah. Ugh. Actually, didn't have the Stubborn Denial. We actually would have been totally fine if we just drawn the 8th land. I'll go ahead and concede here. Yuck. Very close. Let's go back to sideboarding. Don't think I want anything else. Marine Volley doesn't seem good enough. We'll just hopefully try to get to 8 mana. That would have won us the game. So we get to be on the play for game 3. And his hand has mana. Alright, we'll keep it. See what happens. Just lead off a forest. Our opponent is thinking. Did mulligan once. Kept their hand, okay. Put a card on top. Just play forest, say go. Draw and ruin in their wake to be pretty insane. Being able to cast your 4-drops in turn 3 is like not that common in standard. Unless you have like Rattle Call Mystics or Leaf Gilders. Nope, not quite. Okay, we'll just play waste and say go. So being on play would have potentially won us that game. So there's a Windswept Teeth, no play, perfect. Okay, Ulamog, that's... So don't have red mana for this return yet. Don't have any search effects. Or basic planes. I assume Mana Fenza comes down here. Yep. Here's the Foothills basic forest. And a fence. Okay. So we're just gonna play Archive. Really wish that was a vegetation. I mean, it's so much better because we have the shrine. Next turn we're gonna play Thought-Knot Seer, and then we'll see from there because I got nothing else going on. No Siege Rhino, sweet. Let's drew a land. 2, 3, 4. Let's see what's going on here. So I assume this is just insta-dead. Two commands, a stroke, and a truce. I think we gotta take the stroke. I hope you draw like Ugin. I'm probably gonna command this and take 5. Yeah, take the stroke. So we are in a bit of trouble. If we had a red source there, we could have got him with a Kozilek's Return to kill the Anafenza because it had 4 damage on him, but that's not the case. There's a Smoldering Marsh we saw. There's a Painful Truce, okay. So his Dromoka's command is all the way left. Go to 11. There's a Warden. There's an Ugin. And we have, oh, Stubborn Denial. Do we play around it? Don't think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we go get World Breaker, so we can cast that. Okay, he didn't have it. Woo! It's -3. 2, 3. Alright, so we're in good shape now. That's a perfect draw. Still no red source. Not close to 10 anymore for Ulamog. We do get Castle World Breaker. And we get to take him off blue mana. Another Painful Truce, okay. It's fine by me. So there's nothing he can play this turn we can't exile because he's already played a land, so the biggest thing he can play is a 3-drop. He's already at 9. He's taking a lot of damage off fetch lands and the Painful Truths. We're actually really just close to just killing him, so what do he get? A Siege Rhino. Okay, that's fair. Let's see, because we play this. If we play Ruin in their wake, this adds 2 at that point, so it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have just enough. Ooh, do you think if he has let's if he drew into a Stubborn Denial, I guess we can't risk that. Let's see. I think we can, like, if this works, it's really good for us. Alright, perfect. Battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exile his blue source. Is this getting countered? Nope. And then we can deal 3 damage to him. Alright. The next turn we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So we can cast Ulamog. Looks like he has a Murderous Cut, and that's fine. He still has a Dromoka's Command, it's pretty bad against us. So next turn we can cast Ulamog. And we have a couple options. We can minus Ugin again to kill the Siege Rhino, which I assume is coming down. And then nab 2 of his lands, or we can just nab the Siege Rhino in a land. And plus the Ugin. I like doing that. I like keeping the Ugin going up, because if that ultimates, it's super game over. Alright, Tassiger. And Offensive. Okay. And we can't, like, deny him off black mana anymore because of the Flooded Strand. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just eat his dudes. And then he has to kill the Ugin and the Ulamog to not be dead. And we actually have Fall the Titans, which will be lethal. Yep. Alright, so that's kind of how the match is supposed to play out. We're just really good at baiting the mid-rangey good card decks, so we just go way above what they're doing, and they're not fast enough to kill us usually. Alright. It's our third match, and we're on the draw. This hand's fine. A double offshoot will buy us a lot of time. Don't have any ramp spells yet, but we'll see what happens. Evolving Walls from opponents means Rally or another ramp deck. Basic Mountain. So probably ramp. Could be just anything. Play offshoot. Say go. Basic Forest. It's probably ramp. Rattleclaw, okay. Alright, so no ramp spells yet, and our opponent's already ahead of us. So I'll yield to these triggers. Could be a bunch of them, hopefully. Say go. So our deck, I think, is generally more well positioned because of the Kozilek's return against his, because we gotta kill his mana elves. But we don't have red, and we don't have that spell, like Kozilek's returns either. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Totally different. Some red-green. Other deck. Okay. Alright, well, there's something to do to turn 4. And I don't think we're going to be dying anytime soon, hopefully. This card's pretty big. Zendikar Incarnate. Power is big, equal to the number of lands you control. So right now it's a 3/4, but it will grow as the game goes on. So we're not going to block it. We're going to take 3. Next turn gain 6. Okay, so maybe it's like a Landfall deck? Or is it ramp? So you can break that, hit us for 6. Air of the Wilds, okay. Alright, we'll take 4. Still a 20, which is nice. So there is a 7th land, but it comes to play tapped. So let's see what happens. So we get our mountain, get a waste. At least we're getting a bunch of life. So if we can't play World Breaker next turn, we'll still gain 2 life off, or 4 life off this Evolving Wilds. Alright, so it's some kind of Landfall deck. Here's Retreat to Kazandu. Okay. So we're not blocking, we're going to take 10. If we can't cast World Breaker, we're going to exile that. Oh, it's only 9. Now we're blocking the Rattleclaw. For some reason I think it became a 4/4. It just becomes a 3/3. We're going to do this now, so it doesn't have the mana. And the next turn we can bring it back, flash it back if we'd like. I think we're going to chump block it. Be able to like prevent like 6 or 7 damage is going to be a lot, so... Let's fetch now, get our last waste. So we get 21, say go. So this does 5 damage, 7, or yes, so it can't even kill this if he breaks the Blighted Woodlands. Okay, so just all in on Landfall, okay. So now he can't break the Blighted. He does have the Evolving Wilds. Jeez, okay. So yeah, we're chump blocking this turn. Just play a World Breaker, eat his retreats. Then play another World Breaker and eat something else. Hopefully it doesn't have Battle Rage, just his last card. That'd be pretty bad. Oh, it chose to gain 2 life? Okay. Fair enough. So here's the block. We could eat his land, so he can't break it. Kind of like that. This is a 8/6. We're not gonna do that. So we're playing a chump block again, and then exile the retreat, and then double block. Or if draw land, we're just gonna Ugin. So offshoots have done a lot of work this game. Another retreats. No land, okay. So I'm glad I ate the Blighted land, because he would have just broke it and put more counters on it. But he does in the land, so that's good. So that's interesting. It can guarantee us a land next turn, like playing Ugin next turn, but like just exiling, playing another World Breaker. And once again, we are not gonna exile close next return. So I'm all prepared double block. Say go. Land. So now it's a 9-7. Oh geez. Okay, it still has 10 toughness, so we're not quite in the chump block into World Breakers yet. Oh, he's at 32 also? Jeez, so much. Oh yeah, because the Nissa's renewal gains you 7. Alright, well, we got some work ahead of us. But worst comes to worst, we'll cast Ruin this turn, and then transfer that Ugin. So yeah, this says 10 toughness, so we'll just double block. Both our guys die, but that's fine. Ooh. So we go get a forest just to our hand, not to battlefield. We play it and then play Green Warden. Not bad, not bad. What do we want back? Just want back a World Breaker? Yeah, we could get like an Evolving Wilds. That's not bad actually. Get back Evolving Wilds next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're just like one land drop away from Ulamog, or we can get Explosive Vegetation. Yeah, I don't care about World Breakers right now. So next turn's Ugin, and hopefully turn after that's Ulamog. Jeez, Omnath. That is big game. Well, I guess we're trading Ugin for the board, because this card's crazy. Holy crap. Imagine if you had that in play with Nissa's Renewal. So it costs 7, so we can't Ulamog. We can't Ugin it down. Let's attack first. Yeah, let's just clear the board. And if we don't draw an untapped land for Ulamog next turn, we have the vegetation to get us there. I feel pretty happy. Like, he's at 30 life, but we're... Alright, Grove Rumbler. Okay, that's not too bad. Perfect. So cast Ulamog. And we don't need to do that. We could like get 2 lands and kill this. I don't think that's necessary. So Evolving Wilds off the top, so we're in pretty good shape because like 2 attacks with this just kills our opponent. And red green can't really remove this creature. So what we want to do here, I guess we just cast our World Breaker. We got enough of that, right? So yeah, 10. It's 10 to buy it back and replay it. Oh geez, we're in the blocker's phase. Got ahead of myself. So let's get rid of mountain. So you could play offshoot. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, snapping gnarly. Okay. So I think after board, we have to watch out for things like active treason. Alright, so let us see his whole deck. Alright, let's just take a quick look. Just landfall stuff, ramp. Sort of the Animus is pretty sweet. Yep, okay. Nothing too crazy. That's game. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. So Ugin's pretty good. It just stops everything he's doing. Kozilek's return seems great. Probably want the roast. Green Warden isn't that important. We do want Ugin. Cut some of the expensive stuff, like World Breaker doesn't seem that good. Let's cut one Ulamog and one World Breaker. Winza Coil Sisma seems okay, but he didn't have like Battle Rage, so like it's gonna be all on the table basically. What's going on? I mean, that could be important. Like if he blows his blighted land to give him like 8 extra damage, we just fog. I think we'll be okay. We'll try this again. Alright, this hand's fine. No waste for the Ruin the Wake, but we have turn 1 offshoot, so I can't complain. Our opponent put us on the play. Okay. On waste off the top. Boom. Not quite. There's no reason to cast this, because we're not missing land drops anytime soon because of Pilgrimage, and eventually this will just get land into play, so I think we just pass? Could be wrong, but we're going to go Pilgrimage into Vegetation. Air of the Wilds, okay. Yeah, that's a great draw. So let's play Pilgrimage. Get our forests, gain our life. So Evolving Wilds, yeah. Attack us for 2. Does he have another like Snapping Gnarlid or Air of the Wilds? Take our 2, go to 21. No play. Okay, so we're not missing land drops for a while. Yeah, we're just gonna play Explosive Vegetation. Could play Thought Knots here, but just like, I'll just ramp. Hopefully hit a fatty sooner than later. Again. Turns insurance on whatever he does. I guess he doesn't kill Zendikar Incarnate or Grove Rumbler here. Yep. So we're taking 3. Alright, that's not what we wanted to see. So play Seer. Guess we'll just take another Incarnate. We could take their Retreat, but it doesn't have any lands right now, so it doesn't do anything. We take the Grove Rumbler because it has Trample. We'll do that. Because because like he'll still have a Zendikar Incarnate. And we'll just play our Ruin in the Wake now, just to get lands out of our deck. I don't foresee casting Kozilek's Return. We could just to kill this. Your last waste. In the battlefield. So now we should draw something to ramp into. Guess we should let the Grove Rumble in case he plays it and like keeps missing lands. Alright, there's the retreat. Let's see if he drew a land to go along with it. Nope. He doesn't want to trade. Okay. Alright, so here's Pilgrimage. We have one basic land left in our deck. Nice to see Kozilek. Well, we're gonna get 2-up Kozilek. We have so much mana now. And rock on its attack. I'll say go. Might want to trade off with the Zendikar sooner than later. We'll see. That's pretty good. Let's see if he equips the Air or the Zendikar. He has 2 to equip, so he only gets 1 equip. Okay. I did not send both. So we can block and then return and kills guys. Ooh. Let's see where the counter goes. Yeah, we can still do that. Okay, it's fine. See if he drew a land and plays it. He did not draw a land. Let's return Kozilek. Okay. Creature. Ah, that's good enough. Yeah, we're just gonna plus it because I don't care about this retreat, and it would kill our offshoot. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and of course we're gonna sacrifice. Let's get Kozilek. Plus, so our opponent kind of got stuck on lands, and that's all he wants to do is play lands. So didn't have that fast of a start, and we were able to survive. And that was a turn 7 Ugin with we're up turn 8 Kozilek. All right, so gains 2 life. So I assume he's going to play Zendikar Incarnates. Yep. Right, play that. Play Kozilek. So we can draw more cards. And sure, we can exile that, just kill his guy. We have a bunch of different casting costs. Counter some stuff. I'll deal 3 damage, so we can hopefully ultimate. Alright, yeah. This game went pretty well, just exactly as we hoped. There's an offshoot. So if we put Zendikar, we can counter it. We can't counter Omnath. Yeah, we'll just counter this. I guess vegetation. I don't know if we have any basic lands left in our deck. He's almost dead. He can't block, so he takes 12 and 3 from Ugin. But we're showing minus Ugin because we want ultimate, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gain some life. Guess get rid of Omnath. So we can gain some life, so it's gonna actually be a little bit before we kill him. We don't have anything cost 6 on our hand. Ooh, actually we can exile land. So let's do that. We actually exile 2 lands. Gonna get another. So we have 5, 6. Actually, we can Ulamog. Let's do that. Yay. We also have the Hedron Archive over here. Just want to kill lands. That's all you ever want to do in Magic is just kill people's lands. So hit him for 12, let's say go. And yeah, it should be game. Yeah, I can't quite do that. It has menace. I mean, look at him. He's menacing. Look how scary he is. Whoop, got there. So yeah, this deck. So he was 2-0. I can see just you get crazy starts and just hard to interact with, like playing giant creatures with Landfall. But we're all about beating up on fair creature decks, and we are 3-0. All right, so we're on the draw, and it's gonna happen. We're gonna have a forest and a waste on turn 2 and cast Ruin in their wake, and we have to keep. If we draw a land, it's gonna be insane. So we get to have a turn 3 Hedron Archive and just go crazy from there. We have a Titan's Presence to take care of a creature because we have Ulamog to reveal. So this hand's sweet. Our opponent kept their 7 pretty quickly, so we'll see what they have. Alright, they played a Caves Quelos and passed. And there's a forest. Let's play some Long Wilds. We're actually going to search up a waste now. And then we'll play the forest and search out a mountain. So it appears to be some kind of Abzan deck. Oh shoot, a little too late to the party. It's up in the battlefield, that's nice. Haven't been able to rampant growth in a standard in a long time. Still no play, okay. Just want the wreckage down first, doesn't matter too much. It's a little far away from making that useful. Next turn we play the offshoot and gain our 1 life. Fetching out basic lands, I assume. Ooh, mountain. Some Mardu. Thought not Seer, okay. Let's see what he takes. Ulamog probably the best take. Turns off Titan's Presence. Yep. Okay, that's unfortunate. Did come back to bite us this game. Not having 2 green sources, but that's okay. We can actually just get a green source to our hand and play the offshoot. It's fine. So our offshoot and play at least. And we can Kozilek's Return if we need to. Could break this archive? I don't think we want to yet. Take 4, go to 16. Gideon, yuck. Okay. So, we've lost our Ulamog, and we have nothing to ramp into right now. Could break our archive, try to find a big creature, and we can hit this Thought Knot. See what he does. Silk Wrap. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit a creature so we can get rid of this Gideon. Didn't know what happened, so we're just gonna cast Kozilek's Return. And that Thought Knot was insane. So yeah, we have not been able to actually do anything. Come on. So if he kills this, we're actually just dead. So we didn't draw anything to ramp into. But that happens, like we just drew all ramp spells, nothing big. So if he goes for it, yeah, we're dead. Dang it. Any creature would have just at least kept us alive because we could exile with a Titan's Presence. Thought Knot Seer would have worked to get rid of his Thought Knot Seer. Alright. So begin sideboarding. So I don't want the offshoots. Let's cut all those. Roast seems fine. Ugin seems great. We'll try the From Beyonds again. Brendan Volley, I didn't see anything to kill with it, so we'll just forget about that. And we get to play first. This hand's okay. Let's see how it goes. Opponent mulligan to 6. Kept their hand. Put a card on bottom. So let's just fetch out our forest. Let's say go. Cinderglade. So it's either there just for fixing, or we might have a green splash. That'd make him like a 5-color. It's pretty awkward. Right, come on, this is Pilgrimage. Nope, not quite. So we can play Explosive Vegetation. Next turn we can Ugin. If that doesn't get disrupted. Displacer. Okay, that's fine. So we learned before, Displacer is colorless. So it doesn't actually get killed by Ugin's minus, but we can at least plus and kill it. Painful Truce, it's fine by me. Just no duress. Oh, there's obviously duress. I say that. There goes Ugin. Alright, so we'll play lands he knows about. Thought-Knot him. Double rock, his own Thought-Knot's here. I think we have to take his Thought-Knot, even though it's not that great. He can Knight, he can Gideon. Yeah, I think we have the Thought-Knot's here. Hope we can just cast his Kozilek. We're pretty far off from it, though. Actually, we're only like 2 turns off. I assume here comes Knight of the White Orchid. Alright, there's a great land. Now we can keep him off. We may rock at least. And we are not going to sacrifice. I guess we get rid of his colorless source, so he can't blink anything. Can't deny move any colors besides green. So let's just get rid of the colorless source at least. And we can cast next turn, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another Knight, okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna sacrifice both Sanctum, so I might as well just play the Waste first. Oh, my opponent just conceded. He knew we had the Kozilek. Oh, dang it! So we've drawn 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I've been okay. I don't think anything changes. We could have offshoots in to like block his his Knights. It might be okay. And I'll just go like this again. We'll see what happens. So our opponent kept 7 worth of mulligan, only had 1 land. This hand's okay. See what happens. Keep that on top. This can get colorless, and then the Ruin in the Wake will get a Waste, and the Ruin in the Wake will get a Mountain. Double Rupture Spire from our opponent. This card, Needle Spires. The card hasn't really seen any play yet. That's good. Like, manlands are great, and you should play them if you can. Let's draw on lands. How much we draw on ramp spells? There I do have 2 and 3. Hedron Archive. Battlefield. So it looks like maybe he does have colorless, green in his deck, because that Lionel Waste is kind of suspicious. So play Archive. Drew Sanctum this turn. Maybe he has Siege Rhino. That doesn't really change how he sideboarded. Thought-Knot. Okay. Took the Ulamog. Don't think we have to sacrifice the Archive yet. My next turn, because then we can cast World Breaker after we break it. Yep, there's Gideon. So we're just looking for Ugin. Yeah. So let's get into this game where we didn't draw anything to ramp into. Like, Ulamog got taken, but it still would be too slow. Senko's extra turn here to... Actually, well, we can break this first. See what's going on. Yep. Kill a token. We still need to draw something or else we're dead. We can cast. So yeah, probably both games, if we lose this one, we went Thought Knot into Gideon. Yeah, maybe we just didn't draw anything we can cast. This was one of these were Shrine. We were able to cast Ugin and kill here, but then we're just still just dead to the Needle Spires. So our opponent had the perfect amount, just enough disruption and a fast clock. So did not get our fourth match, but we have one more match to go, and hopefully we can finish out with a win. Alright, so our last match, and our opponent Mulligan, we're on the draw. We're at the Mulligan 2 because we don't have a green source. Alright, now we do. Opponent kept 6, we'll also keep our 6, hoping for probably a land or a waste or ruin in their wake or something on top that gets us to 4 mana, 3 or 4 mana. So we'll put that on the bottom. Put his card on the bottom too. Ooh, I think, yeah, I F6 and he clicked through his turn too fast. We did draw a waste, so that gets us closer to Thought Knot. Another Shambling Vet deck. Alright, always yield. There's no fourth land and no ramp yet. So at least Abzan, Sylvan Advocate, okay. Same's playing Company, because usually Company decks play that. Alright, well we'll do our fourth land so we can chain together Thought Knot Seers. And Shrine's great because when it allows us to get to 7 lands we can play Ugin. And just, of course we're gonna block. I don't care about Dramoka's command. I can kill the offshoot anyways. Next turn starts the Thought Knot Seer Parade. Let's see if our opponent has the third land. They do. Comes to play tapped. Okay. Ooh, the Silk Wraps. So thing deck needs Silk Wrapped. It's not a big deal. Go back down to 20. Ooh. Explosive Vegetation is pretty insane because it can get us a red source, and then if we draw a land, we have Ugin. So we'll play that first. Get a waste and a mountain. And then next turn we'll play Thought Knot Seer if we don't draw a land. Take our 2 again. There's an Offenza. No lands yet. Here comes Thought Knot. He has his own Thought Knot. Double Siege Rhino. We're taking Thought Knot because we don't want to get... I don't care if any of these get Siege. I guess the only thing you can cast is Warden, but I don't care about Warden at all, so we'll take the Thought Knot. Say go. So we'll take 4, but don't want to block his Anafens. We don't want to give him a card. Could trade off just to get off the table. It's not really worth it. What could he have drawn? I guess. Did he draw Abzan Charm? I guess we're gonna find out. Nope. Did he draw an untapped land? Colorless Source 2. So assume here comes a Rhino. Yep. Ooh, not untapped land. But at least we get a Thought Knot him. So 2, 4. So yeah, we're still one short. We can cast a return. Let's get rid of another Siege Rhino. He can have the Warden. And the next turn we can play Ugin. We're gonna block though. Throw out all the blocks because I don't want to die. Oh no, he made the cut. Got murderous cuts. So that's at the top. I think we just block the Anafenza. I don't want to take 9 damage, go to 2, and just be dead to a Siege Rhino. So you can still draw another card. So there's a Warden and 1 mystery card. And he doesn't play the Warden. That's fine by me. So we get to blow up the world and gain a life because we can play a land. Let's make sure I minus it for 4. It's right amounts. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Say go. Now we're just looking for a fatty to play. If he plays like a Rhino, we can plus Ugin and Kozilek's Return to kill it. And if Fenza, I think we do the same. Because once we get Ugin up to like 5 counters, we can minus it next turn to anything, and we get to save our second Ugin. Unless we just want to play it just to get closer to ultimates. Alright. So yeah, we're trying to kill the Warden here. 2, so 3, 6, and 8. 1 mana short. Cast me a little longer. I'll come down soon enough. He did draw Abzan Charm. He's gonna waste it. That's fine by me. Just do this. Say go. So there's a Shambling event and nothing else. We can Ugin minus, take care of everything, even if we may rock. Just have to lose the Ugin, and that's fine. Oh, we got wrapped. Oh no! Now the Shambling event comes in. Let's see where he goes with it. Don't draw a land, we might just have to play the second Ugin. Just so we can get closer to ultimate before we just die to this Shambling event. See, where's it going? Just think about it. We are pretty low life, and this isn't gonna kill the Ugin. It's not gonna. I really want him to attack the Ugin. He did not. Oh, perfect. It's even brilliant. It's not as good as a land, but it's still fine. So exile the Shambling events. Will not return Kozilek's Return. Say go. So we are at 5. Like, double Siege Rhino could, kill us. Alright, there goes World Breaker. So we could minus this to get life off our lands, but I don't think we need to. We do get 3 forests, so that's nice. We are spell mastered. So we go. Once he casts Ilmog, though, we can hit both its black sources, so being able just to cast double Siege Rhino is fairly unlikely. That is a 2-3. So get his pain lands. Okay, yeah, so there's game. Okay. It's been a while. Nice to win the first game, get some leeway in the next two. Like, in the second game, you can have something unlucky happen, still be fine. So we definitely want Roast. Definitely want Ugin. Running Volley is not that good. Kozilek's return's not even that good. Maybe want Hangerbacks, but he might leave in Silk Wraps, and that just makes these terrible. Cut all the offshoots. There's a chance he leaves in some Silk Wraps, so we'll just put in the From Beyond and see how it goes. Alright, so we're on the draw for game 2. He mulligan, we're at the mulligan, no green source. We have 12. That should be enough to have like a 1. Maybe that's not enough. Mulligan. The end of the mulligan again. Alright. This hand's a lot. It's very risky. Let's see what he does with the top. Like, we just. A third land puts us in pretty good shape. I mean, he's going to have hand disruption, so this Ugin isn't guaranteed to come down anytime soon or at all. We do want that on top. This will go to waste then, because we have our green source. We got the Pilgrimage and Archive, everything's lining up. No hand disruption. Okay, perfect. So, if Fenza might come down, just Warden. Okay, that's more than happy to see a Warden. Just a 3-mana 3/3. Ooh, Vegetation too. Might actually get to cast this Ugin. So next we're gonna play land, play Vegetation, because the Archive, like if he kills the Archive like another end, it's really bad for us. Unknown Shores. Thought-Knot Seer or Siege Rhino? Thought-Knot Seer, okay. So we're probably gonna take the Ugin, then we gotta find something else to ramp into. But once we do, we're gonna be in great shape. She might not have much time, so we're taking 3, and then we're taking 7. So do not have all the time in the world. He should take Ugin here, because if he doesn't, then like things can go really wrong for him. I mean, if he has like a removal spell for the Archive. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really wish that was a Siege Rhino. A lot better for us. Yep, there goes Ugin. At least, like, we can break this at some point and draw 2 cards if we have enough time. So just gonna get our 2 wastes. Say go. So we have like 1 turn if he doesn't have Siege Rhino to draw something after we break the Siege Archive, it looks like. Maybe not. Even if he just like fires up this Hissing Quagmire, we need to have something next turn, or else we're dead. And some decks are playing Thought-Knot here. Like Ugin doesn't clear the board quite as well as it used to. Maybe it was like a discard spell he's thinking about playing, or what land he wants to play, or if he wants to attack. Really hope he just plays like a discard spell and doesn't do anything else. Maybe like a Despise, that'd be perfect. I highly doubt that he has Despise. There's Transgress, okay. So we have a turn. So 1, 2, 3. We can do this for 3. We can't do it for 4, unfortunately. Hopefully, it fires up the Shambling Vents, and we just get a kill 2 of his things. Reality Smasher. Okay, okay. So it's very colorless oriented. Like this. 1 mana short of actually killing a Thought-Knot. So we go to 1, and we are dead. Oh, jeez. And Reality Smasher is pretty good if you can cast it. Yeah, there is nothing coming. Okay, let's go back to sideboard. I don't think we want Offshoot. Like, jeez, that was pretty insane. Well, let's just run it back. Thought-Knot's here so good. Just the disruption it has plus the clock it applies. It's just crazy good. But we have game 3. We're going to play first. Alright, this hand's fine. Definitely keep this. Turn 3 Thought-Knot, like potentially. Let's go ahead and get a waste. Say go. Hopefully no disruption. Nope. Just Warden. That's fine by me. No, we just has a ramp spell. We have enough like lands. Put that on the battlefield. That feels good. Let's see if it's enough. Level up or transgress? Transgress. It's pretty bad because we got nothing going on. Hopefully I have enough time to draw out of this. The Warden isn't leveled up yet, so he'd need to take a turn off to do that. Alright, just drew land. That's probably one of our worst draws. Like, we just don't want to draw land. We want to draw ramp spells or Thought-Knot Seers, even like World Breakers are okay. Tap White Source, okay. And the Transgress. So we got nothing. I mean, Illimal was coming down, so anytime soon. So we've seen like draw Explosive Vegetation into Ugin, and we're set. Alright, well there's Ulamog, not really what I want to see. Pretty far off from that still. Like, so this is one of the drawbacks of playing ramp decks. Sometimes you just draw all fatties or all ramp, you don't draw the right mixture. But this deck has, like, being able to play Thought-Knot Seers. It really helps out kind of filling the mid game. It's like we're taking one again, play as a Siege Rhino. Yep. Alright, well there's something. Which that came down earlier. It's gonna block the Warden, hopefully. I guess we take the Transgress and hope the Advocate doesn't do anything. I guess we take. Well, I guess we just like, hope that. Well, we have to draw something. The Ulamog isn't gonna save us, so we'll take the Advocate. Something about the Heath. Alright, so hopefully he assumes that we don't have anything in our hand, maybe? There's other things with his mana. Hopefully not Siege Rhino. Really need to shot World Breaker. I think we start chaining World Breakers. Alright, there comes a Den Protector. Another Shrine. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's not enough. We probably should have played that in case we drew another Shrine. So it looks like we're taking 7 here. And we need to draw something next turn or else we're just dead. Oh, there's a Shambling Vent. So we're gonna block the Shambling Vent, I think. And we're just gonna hope for a Ugin off the top. Nope, just more lands. Alright, well we lost 2 matchups I thought were pretty good. We just drew really poorly. And yeah, that's our league.